What's up, guys? It's your boy DNS all day. I'm in the spot to do last Monday's Raw review, which is for September 12th, 2022. The headline for the day is The Judgment Day pulled the strings on Dominik Mysterio's vicious attack on Edge. Oh man, and this was the match I was waiting for, right? Like out of all the matches that was on Raw, the main two matches I wanted to see was Edge versus Dominic, and I wanted to see the women's tag team match because I've been on that too. But let's get into this Raw. All right, so it started with Finn Balor defeating Matt Riddle. So it really kicked off with Seth Rollins, right? Yeah, Seth Rollins came out and then he was basically talking about how, he whooped Riddle's ass and he put him down and all of this, right? And then Riddle runs out. He ends up fighting Seth, right? Yeah, he runs out. He starts fighting Seth. Seth ends up escaping through the audience. But then the Judgment Day come out, right? It was Damien and Finn, and then they come out and they just jump Riddle. I'm like, damn, man. And then they ended up turning into a match. And then after the match and after all of that took like over 30 minutes, y'all. And Riddle ended up losing. And Seth Rollins came back in and curb stomped his ass. So yeah, Riddle has been doing very terrible as of lately. Like I've been saying, ever since Randy left, Riddle hasn't really been doing much of anything, and it's kind of sad. It's like you can't really have no more hope in Riddle now because he's just getting beat up all over the place, and then you come back and then you get beat up again. Like, dang. Then we had the women's tag team belts on the line. Dakota Kai and Io Sky defeat Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah to win the WWE Women's Tag Team title. And that I'm actually happy about. I don't like Dakota Kai and Io Sky like that. I mean, not really. But I'd rather them have the titles than boring ass Raquel and boring ass Aaliyah. I'm just sorry, man. And damn, I guess them holding those titles didn't really matter much, right? Because you only had it 2 weeks. But what I don't understand is why you just couldn't have them win to begin with, right? Like, what was the point of having Dakota Kai and Io Sky lose in the tournament, but then 2 weeks later they can come back and beat you? Like, come on. That was like a waste of time. It's like them having them belts was a complete waste of time. But now that they have the belts, now I'm like, okay, it's time to stack some new tag team competition. And let's hope it can go in a good direction now. And let's see who can take those belts. Then we had Johnny Gargano go against Chad Gable. And this was basically Johnny's return match because he's been gone for like 9 months. It was against Chad, so that's who I thought it was going against Theory, but I guess they're going to build him up against Theory. But hey, this match was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed this match. Gable, that suplex he did, that fisherman suplex or whatever, after the pin, man, that did look a little rough on Gable. Like he hit his head, and it looked like he was like, a little stunned from it, but he recovered and he did great because they had to put in a lot of work in this match. I actually ended up liking this match more than what I expected. And then he got in Otis' ass right afterwards and dipped on Otis. Then we had Bianca Belair defeat Sonya Deville to retain the Raw Women's Championship. So, yeah, Sonya gets the title shot. But that's because Bianca came out and basically offered anyone a title shot. I thought maybe it was going to be Bayley, because I know they're going to work Bayley in the route to Bianca. And that'd be crazy too. Like if Bayley beats Bianca, then her faction will all be holding belts. So that'd be something. But Sonya comes out. She brings up old stuff. They have a fight. Bianca wins. So we're gonna have to look forward to the next one. Okay, I'm looking at the promos. Yeah, Dexter Lumis invades the Miz's safe space. Yes, Lumis is still chasing the Miz. We already know what happened on Raw last week. Man, I don't know what to say about this. Like, okay, he's a stalker, but what about your wrestling? What about your wrestling, man? I don't know with this. And now he's holding up pictures of him and his wife. Like, okay. Right, then we got Seth Rollins coming at Bobby Lashley now, because he was talking about getting gold until Riddle cut him off of his promo. So now that's the next step now. Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins, and he's coming for his title. Damn, I feel like this went a little quicker because, right, Kevin Owens delivers flamethrower messages to Austin Theory. Right, they had a whole dispute and had a little fight. What else happened? Right, Rey Mysterio makes a plea to his son Dominik. Hey, even though Dominik talked all that shit about Rey, like Dominik sat there and shot a bogus promo talking hella shit about Rey, man. Even called him a little man. He was like, "You're a little man." And all of this, and then Rhea was sitting in the background telling him like what to say and stuff, and he was just doing it, man. So our predictions came through. It's like everything we predicted about Dominik came true, man. And now he's like Rhea, like I said, is like his boo. And now he's doing everything that she says. Here go the picture right here. Look how crazy he was looking. They're trying their best to make him look like a real heel. They're trying their best, I see. Oh, what else happened? Oh, then almost defeats local competitors in the 2-on-1 handicap match. God damn, that's fucked up. Damn, they don't even got no names. 2-on-1. And that's sad, too, because I was wondering about Omos. I'm like, man, I haven't seen Omos in a while, right? And then now he's back, and he has a lame-ass squash handicap match. Like, oh, come on, man. They got you back doing this again? Oh, gosh. Then we had Edge defeat Dominik Mysterio via disqualification. So let's get down to the main event. So this match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Dominik is still the same Dominik to me. I mean, he was pulling out some Eddie taunts. He did the frog splash. He did some other stuff. I guess they're trying to switch him a little bit. You know, but Edge really was getting in his ass, to be honest. Edge was getting in his ass. Like the whole match, damn near. But you already know in the Judgment Day match, it's going to be a lot of interference. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on, right? And this is what happened at the end. So Edge wrapped up Dominik in the ropes. He wrapped him up in the ropes. And he was just landing in on him, right? Just beating him down while he was on the ropes. And he was finna go back. Like, he hit him a few times, and then he was finna go back and hit him some more. And then magically, here comes Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio comes out and tries to stop Edge from beating on Dominik. Like, I kind of figured this. Like, I kind of did. I kind of predicted this. Because Rey, here we go, where Rey wants to keep trying to say, oh, don't hurt my son, don't hurt my son. But your son doesn't care. Like, your son is rolling with a whole group that don't like you and who will fight you. They will fight you. You know, and here comes Rey running out. Oh, Edge, stop. Please save my son. Stop. And then guess what happens after that? The Judgment Day comes out, and it just adds a whole distraction. And Edge and Rey Mysterio ended up getting beat down. They hurry up, came in the ring, threw Rey out. Rey was gone. And then they just beat up Edge. So Edge won because of DQ, but the Judgment Day still came in and beat down Edge afterwards. And you know how the Judgment Day is. Once they get you down, they gonna really put a beating on you. And they had Dominik beating them. It's like they were like indoctrinating Dominik. Had him set the chair up on his leg, jump on his leg. So we may not be seeing Edge for a while. Yeah, that was crazy too when Edge, because I'm watching it in the background right now. But that was crazy too when Edge, because I thought Edge was finna fight Rey. And then, and then that's when Damian dragged him out. And then Finn hurry up came in. And yeah, man, they just put the whooping on Edge, man. And Edge was gonna win that match too. He was gonna win that match, man. So, let me go through it real quick and see what I'll rate the show. Finn Balor with Matt Riddle, that was decent. Dakota Kai, Neo, I like this. I liked it. This is alright. Johnny Gargano and Chad, this wasn't bad. Bianca Belair and Sonya, this is okay. This is nothing special. Edge and Dominik, this was good. This is like the main thing. It was a lot of promos and stuff today on Raw as well. It was a lot of promos. Man, I kind of want to give this show a 4, man. I kind of do, just because of all the hype when it's surrounding this episode. So, hey, you get a 4 out of 5 from me on this one. And I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And like I said, we're probably not going to be seeing Edge for like another 2 or 3 weeks. So, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the later tip. Peace out.